multiply shit, don't ever let up. Yeah. Look, I'm in the cut, the boy in the cut.
Saint, welcome in the cut.
What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah, welcome home too, my brother.
Appreciate that, man. Straight up.
Yeah, man. So, please explain where you originally from and where you grew up at.
I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri. You feel me? North side to see exact. You know what I mean? I grew up on 20th and John. We call it Dub Jam V, John Murderville. You feel me? And shit, that's where I'm from.
For sure. So when did you move to Atlanta?
I moved to Atlanta. That was probably like towards the end of 04, something like that.
How old was
Damn. How old was I? Shit, I don't know. I was probably about 15, something like that, about 15.
you? Okay, so when you came here to Atlanta, explain what was your experience when you came here and how it was different from St. Louis.
I mean, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna even flip. I had rode a Greyhound down this motherfucker. So, you know, I had rode a Greyhound down here, and it was like, when I got down here, I had seen the, you know what I mean, the Welcome to Atlanta. The first thing I thought about was that Jermaine Dupri, that Welcome to Atlanta song, you heard me? So I'm like, damn, I'm in the A. You feel me? I'm down here for real, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? My cousin Peasy, he had met me at the Greyhound station and shit, you feel me? So I grabbed my shit and everything. We got off. I forgot what station that is right down there. But, you know what I mean? We got on the train and shit. I'm looking around at the buildings and the whole thing was like, damn, I'm in the A for real, you feel me? And it was just something different, you know what I mean? I come from St. Louis. St. Louis smaller, you know what I mean? And it's turned, you know what I mean? Like coming down here, you don't know what to expect. You feel me? I just see all the buildings, see the people, you know what I mean, and all that. But it was straight though. It was straight.
For sure. So what side of town you grew up on in the A?
I grew up over there off Redan Road, Stone Mountain. You know what I mean? The east side, straight up.
Yes, sir.
That way, man.
So what inspired you to start rapping, man?
I had been rapping since I was in St. Louis. Like, I've been rapping since I was like 9, like writing my own shit, like no cap. I grew up like, you know what I mean, watching like Bow Wow and them and Romeo and shit just to keep that shit 100 cause they was closer to a nigga age, so it was like, damn, if they could do it, I know I could do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had wrote my first song, it was called White Tee Blue Jeans, you know what I mean? So I used to perform that like at the skating ring, little lock-ins at the skating rinks and shit and all that, putting it out, and yeah, that's how I started doing shit.
That what's up, man. See, if you were born in the 90s and you weren't influenced by Bow Wow, like, you gotta be capping.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, so tell us about the beginning of your career and you know, just growing up on the east side. You know, Atlanta had a whole clique wave going on during that time where it was nothing but everybody was clicked up. Everybody was rapping. So you know, tell everybody.
I mean, see, when I first came, like, I ain't gonna cap, the clique stuff was new to me, cause like in my city, it was more or less banging, you know what I mean? So I came down, you know what I mean? I'm extra on some crib shit, but I see like down here niggas was on some player shit, you feel me? But then like as I started learning how everything was going, that's when I seen like, you know what I mean, the clique shit and all of that. Now, me personally, I wasn't with, like, trying to get down with nobody clicks and all of that shit. So, I'm really on the music, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to switch it up, you feel me? So, I'm on the music and it was just like, you know what I mean? I came up with my own shit, COA, you know what I mean? COA, Center of Attention, that's what it stood for, you know what I mean? So, I came across, I had a partner named Dread, you know what I mean? He was from St. Louis too. Partner named Slim, you know what I mean? That was Dread cousin and everything. So I met them and all that. I met them through my cousin Peasy because he was already staying down here. Him and Uno, my little cousin, you know what I mean? They was already staying down here. So, you know what I mean? I met them. We formed a little you know what I mean, little music group. That's what it started off as, you know what I mean, little music group. Before that, it was called Kingsman though. You know what I mean? We switched it up, COA, and took off from there.
Okay. So, COA. It started off as a rap group, but what did it turn into?
I mean, it started off as a rap group, but like you say, it was different cliques and shit out there. So you know what I mean, you had other people doing their things too, but it created like, how can you say, I get competition. Like people wanted to compete or wanted to show that they was harder than these people and them people and all of that. And so it was just like, you know, a lot of shit came my way, you know what I mean? Especially me. I was from out of town, you know what I mean, trying to start, you know what I mean, my own little wave and all that shit. So it's just like, you got niggas that been down here their whole life. So nigga like, you know what I mean, who the fuck this nigga is, you know what I mean? He coming through, he trying to, you know what I mean, which it wasn't no stepping on nobody's toes and that, you feel me? I was just, you know what I mean, trying to do me. So, you know, in the midst of that, you had different little ups and downs that had and came, and it turned from some music shit to some street shit. You feel me?
Pretty much. So growing up, what type of child were you, bro?
What type of child I was? I don't know. I was turned. You feel me? I was turned. You feel me? Like, it was just like I grew up in a single parent home. You know, my stepdad, he was there. You know what I mean? But my daddy, damn. He wasn't. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Yeah, cut, bro. It's all good.
That's why. You feel? But nah, though. I was just turned, though. You feel? My mom, she tried to, you know what I mean, break me out of it, but it was too late. You know what I mean? I had chose my path. You feel me? Like I said, I'm from Dub JMV. 60 over there. You know what I mean? So I was 60 to death. I'm talking about this shit like elementary. In St. Louis, each hood, you know what I mean, is broken down into, you know what I mean, your different sections and shit. So, you know what I mean, I chose my way, so shit, I was out there.
So, when did you jump off the porch?
Well, I jumped out the porch young as mom.
What age exactly?
But out there, I was like 12. Like that's out there. Like, you know what I mean? The streets could vouch. Like, yeah.
So what was the first thing you did, like, as far as when you jumped out the porch? Like, what got you out there?
What you mean, like, what got me out there, like, as in?
I mean, basically, you know, the first shit you did to get locked up, pretty much.
Oh.
Like what you got locked up for the first time?
Well, when I was in, damn, this motherfucker won't
That's the VSOP, man.
even know. Yeah, that motherfucker won't even know, but that motherfucker say, please tear off first and shit, all that. But yeah, though, the first thing that had happened, I used to steal cars, like, back in St. Louis. That's what I used to do. I used to steal cars, me and my partner. Crazy thing, I had a homegirl. That's who's taught me how to first break down whips, you feel me? She was crip too, though. But yeah, I used to steal cars, shit, and some shit had happened one time, and they came up to my school. You know what I mean? They came up to the school to goddamn come and get me and shit. So it was just like we got there. They had the pictures on the table and shit, different cars and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we know who stole these, but who took these? You know what I mean? Shit. So I told her, I don't know. You feel me? They couldn't really do nothing because they ain't really had no, you know what I mean, evidence. But yeah, they just knew we were part of this little ring.
So off the top of the head, how many times you been locked up? And you can count juvie too. You know what I mean? How many times you been in the back of that police car?
I don't know. I done rode in that motherfucker. At least got at least a good 8 to 10 times, some shit like that.
You got any regrets growing up?
I mean, I don't regret shit, really. I wish I could have did certain shit a different way. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't regret nothing.
So can you explain your last case from when you recently got out? And how much time you did?
First off, I did 10 to the door. Before I explain the case, nigga was out there, you know, he moves and shit, and you know, nigga had went upgraded, like fuck it, gonna hit his bank, you know what I mean? And long story short, nigga made a move or whatever, and the nigga ended up telling, and they came, looked for us, you feel me? Like, it was 3 of us. I got caught last, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro hadn't told, and it was 10 years after that, and now I'm back.
That's crazy. I feel like snitching is at an all-time high right now.
Most definitely. Most definitely. See, the thing with that snitching shit, it is like, niggas telling now, but then could get home and certain motherfuckers will still show them respect, or you know what I mean, show them love, like, and shit, you didn't told on a nigga to get a nigga some time, and you get out there and can feel good about yourself. That shit hell, like,
Yeah, that shit
you
crazy.
know what I mean? That shit hell, man.
Like, why do people hop in the streets knowing, you know what I mean, they signed up for something, and they still tell when they get caught? Like, that don't make no sense.
I mean, from experience, what I think is, you know what I mean, it be motherfuckers, they be out there, they want to do the street shit. They get a kick out the street shit. You know what I mean? But it go back to that saying, you know what I mean, if you can't stand the heat, stay the fuck out the kitchen. And you know what I mean, when that heat get turned up, oh, niggas fold. They fold. That's what happens, you know what I mean? They'll be 100. You could be doing all this shit in the street and nigga 100 when it come to that shit. You feel me? And soon as it get hot, flip the whole script. I don't give a fuck. This nigga could be the top robber, top hitter, you know what I mean, hitman, whatever, man. When that heat get on, niggas start thinking about all that shit. Niggas got down. They flip the script.
They fold. Quick question, Slang. Respect or loyalty?
Respect, loyalty.
Which one would you rather have from an individual?
I say I'd rather have loyalty. You know what I mean? Because respect could turn to disrespect at any motherfucker given time. You feel me? So, a motherfucker respect you one day, and the next day they be like, fuck you. You feel me? So, I'd rather have, like, the loyalty. Like, straight up.
Okay. I feel that. So, who are some of the artists that influenced you?
Some of the artists. I ain't gonna flip. I used to like Tupac, you know, Hot Boys. I fuck with Bankroll, you know, shit, Gotti, Pete, different niggas, like, different. I fuck with a lot of different type of music. Not just one genre.
For sure. So how would you describe your style of rap? Like, compare yourself to some artists that's already out there.
My style of rap is more like I'm me. You feel me? I compare my shit to, like, you know, Boosie, like you know, Boosie, fucking Dirt. Not necessarily Dirt, but something like that. You feel me? Like just on some real shit. Like I just spit real shit that I've been through. Like if a motherfucker say Saint, then a motherfucker vouch for like, oh yeah, bro was definitely doing that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Bro was definitely doing this shit. Like that's why.
Okay. Give me your top 5 hip hop artists dead or alive.
Top 5. I gotta say Pop.
You ain't gotta be in no particular order unless you want it to be.
Yeah, nah, it's just like that's one person I gotta say for sure. Like Pop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fuck with Pop.
If Pocket is not in nobody top 5, like they tripping. But
To me they tripping. I don't know how they do what they do, but to me they tripping cause Pop, like, I don't know, the life that I live, and then when you listen to pop music, like I can relate to a lot of that shit. Like it just, I fuck with Pop, but you know, I say Pop. I fuck with that boy Dolph, man. You feel me? Like I fuck with Dolph cause he popped that shit. You feel me? Like I fuck with you know, motherfuckers like Gotti. You know, P, like Master P. That's what I'm talking about, Master P. Like a lot of motherfuckers be like, oh damn Master P, but hey, like when I was coming up, like the way that nigga used to ride that shit, I used to fuck with that nigga. Like I do fuck with that nigga. You feel me? Like that's who inspired me. And like I say, like Boosie. Like Boosie, cause Boosie street. You feel me? Like, and it's like when you hear Boosie music, you know like this is what's going on. You feel me? You know he ain't just capping. And when a motherfucker listen to my shit, I like a motherfucker to know like this is what's going on or this is what's went on, and I ain't capping. Like straight up.
Facts. Alright, let's take a shot to that, man. And R.P. Pop.
Man, most definitely. In the cut with it.
Cut with it, man.
Straight up, man. In the cut.
For sure. So, if you could send a message to all the young niggas out there, man, what would it be?
If I could send a message, it'd be like stay true to yourself. You feel me? Like know at the end of the day, you might have motherfuckers around you or whatever and shit, but just know you for you. Cause everybody ain't for you. Motherfuckers will try to act like they for you and shit and all that, but at the end of the day, they gonna do what they do. So you just know that you for you and do you. Basically, like, as simple as I keep that shit.
For sure. I like that answer, man. So, if you was to choose an artist to work with, who would it be?
If I could choose an artist, I like to do some shit with Boosie. Like, for real, like, I fuck with Boosie. Like, that's on the game. Like, I definitely fuck with Boosie, cause that shit he be talking about, like, that's that real shit that really go on. And that's the type of shit that I respect. You feel me? Shit that I done went through and shit that I done seen, you feel me? Then seen niggas witness and all that shit, like, that what going on. So I say Boosie.
For sure. Yeah, man, Boosie a real nigga, man. As far as I could tell from looking from the outside in, like, and listening to his music, being a fan, you know what I'm saying? For sure. And him and Pop, they kind of, you know, relatable, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. That's why I fuck with them. Like, I couldn't start my list without saying Pop. You feel me? Cause like, Pop is a big, you know what I mean, like, influencer in my life. Like, cause it's like that, his shit, I felt it. I done went through some of it. I done went through a lot of it. So, you know what I mean, I had to say Pop, like, straight up. And behind that, you know, that boy Boost.
For sure. So, we're gonna go into another segment, man. So, Megan Good Nia Long?
Baby good, Nia Long. Me personally, I love Nia Long. You feel me? She's great. She bad. You feel me? But I had to go with Making Good. Straight up, like Making Good to me. It's the lips for me. You feel me?
Yeah.
The lips and then a little petite body and all that shit. But yeah, I had to go Make Good.
Okay, okay. Beyonce or Rihanna?
Beyonce or Rihanna? Damn. That's hard.
You only can choose one.
I know you can only choose one. That's what makes it so hard, cause you can only choose one. And it's crazy. I don't know. I probably had to go with Rihanna. I had to go Rihanna. Like it's just on some real shit. I had to go Rihanna.
Hey, can't go wrong.
Straight up.
So, sober or drunk sex?
I say drunk sex. More definitely, like, you feel me? Drunk sex, you feel me? Cause a nigga like that Hennessy. Straight up, you feel me? Goddamn, you know, Pac was talking about that goddamn, you know what I mean, that thug passion and shit. So, you know, a nigga had to go drunk. You feel me? On the boat. Straight up.
Yeah, right. Early morning or late night?
It depends on the day. Sometime early morning, sometime late night. Like, I can't even count. Like, it depends on what's going on.
Safe or bank account?
I ready to save. Yeah, I ready to save because, you know what I mean, the bank account, them motherfuckers come with some shit and they like, oh, hey, you know what I mean, this what happens, so we can't let you withdraw it. If it's in that safe though, you know, that shit right there. You feel me? So I ready to go get that shit in cash. Like, straight up.
Facts. Trapping or scamming? Or you plead the fifth?
Yeah, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth on that. I plead the fifth on that. Straight up.
So you heard about the little baby situation where little baby paid the bitch and the bitch still leaked that information. You know what I mean? What you think about that?
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. I guess she just wanted some fame. You feel me? But I don't know. You got a lot of hoes that keep it true to the game. So, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know what lane that was in, so I ain't gonna really touch on that. But, yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I want some fame, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. Keep going, man. Take a shot. So.
Yeah, man, you know. That's all we're gonna do, man. Like, a whole lot of east side shit, man.
Yeah,
Stone
yeah.
Line shit.
Facts.
We down road shit, you feel me? I
Facts.
fuck with all the sides though.
Oh,
You know
you
what I mean?
fat.
Straight up.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That's how we gonna do this shit, man.
Shout out to Lil John.
We in the cut with it.
In the cut.
Gang, you know. It's in the cut.
When your next performance? You got some performances coming up?
Yeah, I got some little shit coming up, but you feel me? We, you know what I mean, finalizing like the dates and shit, so I'm gonna get back to y'all on that. But we definitely got some shit coming, you know. 262 management, you know what I mean? It's my management company. And we doing our thing, you feel me? 262 Music Group, we pushing the music, working on, you know what I mean, my little project now, but, you know what I mean, we got Gutter G, you feel me, Gutter G 262, you feel me, go check him out and shit. My son, Money Man Jay, he working on some new shit right now, you know what I mean, and at the end of the day, you know what I mean, we got big shit going on, you feel me, straight up. You know what I mean? No deal. You know what I mean? I'm out just past the month right now, and
Yeah, my boy. So I got a real question. I know you just got out, Saint. Like,
well, definitely.
like 10 to the door. So, like, how do you feel when you see everybody in their growth? You know what I mean? All your partners and you see how they grew. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how they make you feel? Because I know a lot of them look to you as the beat homie. You know what I mean?
It made me feel good because at the end of the day, it was like everybody looked at it like, oh, Saint got fucked up. It's over with for COA or it's over with for 262. And at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Yeah, I caught my time, but at the end of the day, they stayed grinding. They stayed juggling, you know what I mean? They stayed getting to the motherfucking paper no matter where they was at. So at the end of the day, I had seen the elevation. You know what I mean? I seen, you know what I mean, the paper grow. You know what I mean? I seen all that shit. So it made me feel good. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, yeah, they was our, you know what I mean? They was the little niggas. You feel me? But now they done bossed up. You feel me? They up there. You know what I mean? They getting paper with the niggas with the paper on top of, you know what I mean, getting paper over some of the niggas that supposed to be in and had the paper. You feel me? So it just go like that. So I'm just happy, you know what I mean, for all them, you know what I mean, like my little cousin Uno Foster, you feel me, Triple Cross, you feel me. I fuck with them. You feel me? They're my people that's family. You feel me? Like Jewel Life, you know what I mean? BC Jewel Life Hands. They're my brother. You feel me? Like I fuck with them, you feel me? Like so it's just like you know, at the end of the day, Prodigal Clothing. You feel me? That my boy Danny. You feel me, man? Hold that shit down, man. You know what I mean? We rocking this shit. You know what I mean? We out here. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna fuck with the street. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fuck with who fuck with us. You feel me? Like, I got a goddamn thing in the cut. You feel me? For having a nigga out here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cause we had to ride a little wave from the E. You feel me? But it's all good though. We respect that shit.
Man. See, what I did, I got my little money and got the fuck on. You feel me?
Most definitely.
Nah, man.
Most definitely.
Shit, I ain't gonna cap. The cab been crazy lately these past couple years.
Yeah.
Been leading to homicide. So.
Yeah.
Over 40.
Most definitely. Yeah, shit been happening. You know what I mean? But I'm just blessed to be here. You feel me?
Facts.
Straight up, I'm blessed to be here.
Yeah, we'll take a shot to that.
Most definitely. Another shot to that, man. You know what I mean? Gotta do that.
Yeah, so tell these folk where they could check you out at, man. Where they can check your music out at, where they can follow you on Instagram.
As right now I'm working on some new shit, but you could go to Apple Music and all that. Go look up Saint Gwalla. You know, SaintGwalla. You feel me? I had a little shit that I had dropped called COA Story. You know what I mean? And it got some of the old shit, some little shit that I wrote, you know what I mean, when I was locked up, all that shit, y'all can check that shit out. But also go to Gutter G262. You know what I mean? Go look up Gutter G. You feel me? He got some shit on Apple Music. You know what I mean? All the top platforms, you know what I mean? Go look up Uno Foster. You know what I mean? He got shit on Apple Music, all the top platforms. Alright, bro. Yeah, you know. I fucked up. But yeah.
You fucked up?
I did.
How you fucked up?